respected dignitaries in the dais, and my dear friends, very good morning to all of you, and a warm welcome to for this very important theme in this gold morning in Delhi. So, theme is really what do you call specific in today's context. So, progress with purpose. It's a very nice theme. I really touched by this topic because we are progressing at a very huge speed. Let me give you a small numbers before I start my small talk. So when we got in independence, we are a population to just around 36 crores, urbanization levels of 16%. After 78 years, we are a nation for 140 crore population and urbanization levels of 38%. So imagine कर सकते हैं हम लोग कितना तेज गति से प्रोग्रेस कर रहा है. In order to cope up with this, it has also been estimated that on an average, 8 people are migrating from rural India to urban India, which is at a phenomenal as we speak today. So in order to cope up with this kind of migration, Government of India, especially this present dispensation, has come up with a very focused urbanization with so many number of schemes. Would like to give some examples. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which is the biggest housing program on earth. I can say that with a conviction that nowhere on the earth this kind of housing program has taken place with 1.22 crore houses within a short span of 5 years. Amazing work they have done it. Similarly, we have come out with smart cities, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Jal Jeevan Mission. This concept of Jal Jeevan Mission, our Jal se Nal se Jal. So recently I had been to a place called Jaisalmer, that to bordering Pakistan, one village we have just hardly 20 kilometers from the international border, sir. I was amazed to see that in a pipeline water has been supplied in that Jaisalmer bordering so Indo-Pakistan border. That is the kind of progress the government has come out with. On an average, it is estimated that we need to build almost the city equivalent to Chicago. That is the kind of progress we need to do it for next 10 years or so to accommodate this kind of population. Government has already started working on it. I am proud to say that public sectors have contributed tremendously in this growth journey. I can say that they are the backbones. Earlier it was called as a mere industrial units. Now there is the strategic backbone to the Indian economy, contributing to capital formation, autonomy, social equity. For instance, my own company, we believe in that profitability with social justice. We started as a small housing finance company and progressed to infrastructure finance company with Navratna status. So 95% of our housing program is predominantly to economically weaker section and lower income group. Gradually we are going into core infrastructure where most of the financier is also not able to fund, especially water supply and sanitation. Recently we have done a small program in the city of Kota. You will be astonished to see that we started with the crematoriums, modernizing crematoriums, plus roads, water supply, sewage, even small lanes we have started working with paving and all. So this is the kind of developmental retrofitting works are being done in many cities. It is a just small example. In terms of wealth creation of these public sector undertakings, especially defense indigenization companies like HL, energy transformation and oil and natural gas, almost accounting 2/3 of the turnover, profitability in terms of CSR work. These two gain sectors has almost accounted out of 256 odd profit making CPSUs. These two sectors are accounting more than say about 2/3 of this over turnover. So in HUDCO, what we are doing by keeping in with the populational growth and decadal rural and urban proportion, so we have come out with many number of schemes. One such scheme I would like to highlight this UI win. This concept of UI win, you win, I win. So we have 5,020 odd local bodies, urban local bodies. These urban and local bodies, most of them are not equipped with in terms of corporate governance, in terms of manpower, in terms of preparation of bankable project. So there are a number of deficiencies. Let me quote a small example of Bangalore city. I belong to Tamil Nadu, so brought up almost in Bangalore city. in the year 1982, when I first came to the Bangalore city, it was very beautiful and it was called as a retirement's paradise. All of a sudden, the city has grown in such a way that in the year 1990 and 2000, we couldn't know that how exactly the city is going, which direction it is going, be it a Mysore side, be it Tumkur side, be it Osur side, every direction it has exploded because of the software boom and all. So only one road we had, double road in the 80s. Now we don't know which road to, every road has become like a concrete jungle. There is no trees, most of the trees have been cut. So metros have come. In spite of that, we are not able to accommodate. One example, Sinasa was also saying that go to the airport, from airport to main city it takes 2.5 hours. So that is the kind of population explosion, and the city has expanded it. In order to address these urban local bodies, we have come out with you, I, win. That means you win, I win. HUDCO, what we are doing with the government in India's assistance, that all of the local bodies we have divided into 3 buckets. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities. We wanted to start from tier 3 cities. There is a population of less than 1 lakh population. We are especially catering to new schemes. There we are not insisting for any government guarantee, budgetary provision. Without insisting anything, we would like to fund them, create a credit culture. These small ULB should borrow, implement the project, start collecting the user fee, then start repaying it. So till now they are only sustaining only on grants. So this we would like to start this credit enhancement scheme and credit guarantee fund we have started in smaller ULBs. In fact, number of projects we have identified, bankable projects, we started working on that. Second area where we feel that very much required in this urban local bodies, because whatever the Government of India programs, these ULBs are implementing it. We would like to bring out foreign collaborations. So Murthy sir was also telling that unless until we involve the private sector efficiency, government alone cannot spend in the infrastructure, though on an average we are spending 1 lakh crore in infrastructure creation alone, but still private sector involvement is very much important. So in order to bring the foreign capital, access to the capital markets, issue of bonds and all, these areas we are providing a consultancy, then also a special assistance for them to in order to upgrade their capabilities, and also financing at a very, very nominal rate, or I can say that competitive rate. This is the second program we are working with urban local bodies. Second area where HUDCO is doing really good is that urban mobility fund. Recently we have come out with a concept of urban mobility fund. Before that, I would like to give some examples and numbers, very interesting numbers. So in India, 23 cities metro is operating. Most of us know that with 1,000 odd kilometers we already constructed it, and 14 cities around 600 kilometers under implementation. In a couple of years this will be constructed, and around 16 projects around 300 kilometers has already been approved, plus another 23 cities it is under planning stage. That means almost 70 cities we will have a metro in say about another 5-6 years. This is the amazing numbers, and in fact we are likely to overtake even USA also. So funding is the biggest issue. Most of the metros are not viable except bearing Delhi and Bangalore. Even Bangalore also they are not able to fully recover that capital cost. We feel that this is the area where HUDCO can do a major innovative job. We have come up with the urban mobility fund, wherein we will be the front, borrowing with the international market, including forex and risk and all. Then we will be lending to these metros with varieties of innovative models. So that is the area. Second, we are feel that HUDCO can work with the innovation. And further, in addition to that, these are the new area. In addition to Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Smart City, all these schemes, what we have done it, transformative best practices. So we also feel that by mobilizing resources, recently we all seen that because of the Trump's national policies, the money which we have borrowed, all of a sudden we were not able to manage in the forex reserves. We feel that in India we have huge scope to internally mobilize domestic resources. We started working on a very innovative model, thereby reducing our lending rates also by 2%. Still it is in working progress. I am sure with this kind of transformative initiative by public sector undertakings, together I think we can take a lead, and we will be able to reach the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Viksit Bharat by 2047. So thank you so much. Wonderful audience. Thank you so much.